Can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray. My co-commentator is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon, and we should have a pulsating game of football for you. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Looking forward to a bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
So the initial 11 for the home side. A 4-4-2, but with the emphasis on attack.
Yeah, very much so, Derek. The number 10 will supply the support for the strikers. Three very, very narrow midfield players will also get forward. A little bit worried about the fullbacks exposed on that side. They need...
Ronaldo! There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, Derek, sometimes it's the cross that makes the goal, and this is it. Just look at that. Perfect cross on his head, back of the net.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. The opening goal of the game then. And a throw-in it's going to be. Pjanic now. Matuidi. Alexandro. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. It's with Dybala. Matuidi. Khedira. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. It's with Saul. Joao Felix. Couldn't hang on to it. Koke. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Pjanic now. Pjanic. Matuidi. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Higuain is waiting. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of.
Well, we're going to see that again, and let's see the cross again. It's absolutely brilliant. Good power on it, and then watch this headed goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around, and quickly.
So 2-0 now. The ball, Juan Cuadrado. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Morata. Saul. In search of space. Saul. Goalkeeping of the... And he succeeds in scraping it off the line. Off the post and back in play.
The hosts have really controlled possession. If you have...
Interception. Ronaldo threading it through. Can they convert? He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it? Thrashed at it a little bit, went for power. Well, we can have another look at it. All of the ball has to be over all of the line. Clearly not so. Play on.
Matuidi. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, Derek, there's not much room for error in this one, but it's a perfect execution just to lift it over the keeper. Great goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And Atletico will...
Needs to up the tempo a little bit in the second half. They've had some joy, especially in midfield and up front. The team's nearly clicking, but it's just not quite there.
He's got space. Alexandro. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Higuain! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
His verdict is 3 additional minutes. Morata. Now this could really lift spirits. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Wow, what an important goal that could be, Derek. Just before half-time, they pull one back. They're back in it. They've been poor in this first half. Let's see what happens in the second half.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Second half starts with Atletico Madrid in the role of chasers. Correa. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Crossing into the middle. Can they put it away? My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
He's driven in the corner. Not to be this time. And teammates to play it to. Not to be in terms of the finish. They've lost it. A throw-in coming up. Pjanic now. Rabiot. Cuadrado. And that's Costa waiting. Rifled against the post, but back in play. They've regained possession. Well, visionary passing. Well, on the scent of a hat-trick, but not to be.
Well, how many times in a game do you get a chance to get 3 goals? Not very often. He'll be kicking himself there.
All that hard to deal with crosses like that. Superbly read and executed. Morata is up there. Not fantastic defense. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, the happy times are back. The coach is more than delighted by his team's response.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been... And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. They've given it away. Options in the centre. Not really the ideal clearance. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? And there's the referee's whistle. Still all score. This has the potential to stretch sinews and minds. Tiredness can be a factor as the first period of extra time commences. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult did. Savage now. And it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, it was deemed sufficiently sinister by Pjanic to warrant a yellow card.
Not so sure it was sinister, but I'll give him a yellow card.
And Douglas Costa. Rabiot. Chance to attack using width. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And that completes an impressive hat-trick.
Well, keep counting. 3 now, but at this rate, he's in for a hatful. Well, having scored 2, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence, never looked like missing.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, having conceded, let's find out if Atletico can come up with an articulate response. Tremendous ball played through. Trippier. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
And scope for the cross. The fist of the goalkeeper. Been given away here by Ronaldo. That's it, half-time in extra time, having to play through the pain barrier. Underway in the second period of extra time. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Cuadrado. Rabiot. Cuadrado. Costa with it. Rabiot. On to Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Jan Oblak, fantastic between the posts. Corner kick played in. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Pjanic firing it over, and the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Koke with it.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game. The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Cuadrado. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Savage now, and that's an important intervention. Moving forward effectively. Oh, a lovely ball. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Well, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant.
And given away by Atletico. Ronaldo. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Pjanic. Cuadrado. Here's Matuidi. Well cleared away. Couldn't keep it. Douglas Costa. Whatever it takes to keep them out. And there goes the final whistle. All in all, Lee, Ronaldo is going to have a big smile on his face tonight.
Well, when you go home after a game, you always critique your own game performance. He's got nothing to criticise about that game today. A hat-trick.